All right, cool. And we have a great guest to kick off today's show. You know her as a regular on Chelsea Lately on the E! Network. Welcome back, the very funny Loni Love. Yes, thanks for coming back.
You know what? I guest hosted Chelsea Lately about 2 weeks ago. It was Lindsay Lohan, myself, Ross Matthews. They put me on hold for Lindsay because they were like, we don't know, you know. Right? And so I ended up doing like a skit. The initial skit was about Tyler Perry's have versus have-nots. And I was really scared because I was like, I hope he doesn't get upset. Well, Monday, he sent me flowers, you guys.
He did?
Yes, he did. If you go on Twitter, you can see they were beautiful. He was like, Loni, I love watching you. I think you're so funny. So it started off my week great. So.
Oh my God, that's
yes.
chill.
I know. I was like, Tyler Perry. I'm like, ooh, Madea could have like a sidekick, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, I'm trying to get a job.
But even though you're in the industry and you're around celebs all the time, it still kind of gives you
You're
goosebumps.
starstruck.
Yes.
You know, because you don't think that, you forget that they watch TV like everybody else, and you know, you hope that they like your work, but it was really classy and nice of him to send me flowers. So I was just over the moon.
Yeah, if there's one guy you want to like your work, is Tyler Perry, because you'll work for a very long time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that show, my mother and my daughter watch it religiously, the Haves or Have-Nots. They say it's fantastic.
It's a fantastic, and it's a really good show, so it's good. But I'm happy to be back here with you guys.
Yeah.
We're glad to have you back.
And,
We know you're going to have us laughing in about 2 seconds.
Because I'm an author now.
Yeah, tell me about this book. Love him or leave him, but don't get stuck with the tab.
For men like you.
I'm very generous, actually.
Yeah, I heard. Okay. It's a book. It's a comedy advice book that I wrote for all my fans, and you know, it's like everybody. You need a female perspective. We hear the men's perspective about relationships, but I wanted to give a real world perspective on women. Like I tell women, make a list of what you want for a man. Like my list is simple. Okay. I like a man that's tall. I like a man that can pick the United States out on a map.
That's important. Okay.
A lot of people can't do that, okay? And I like for my man to be able to sit in the middle of the seat on the plane so I can sleep on him. So that's good. See?
See, who thought of that?
Can someone get me a world map? Because I think I'm going to go 3 for 3 on this.
And that's the thing, too, when you're looking at men, you know, you can tell a lot just by looking at a guy. Like, look at his shoes. And I looked at your shoes, Ryan.
Yeah.
You on a budget. I could tell.
These shoes.
Like the style of the cloth. I mean, I thought you were talking about the length of the shoe.
Yo, you went to Cancun and you went somewhere. Where'd you go? L.A. You on a budget.
Hey, these ladies get paid a lot more money. I mean, what am I going to do? You know, one of these days, equality is going to kick in, and men are going to start getting paid more.
Men are still making more than women in the same field and profession. So what does that say about the two of us?
You know you got 2 sisters now, okay? Watch it, okay?
I know. Is there a gentleman in the audience? I need a tag team partner over here.
There's a couple in the corner over there.
All right, so the premise of the book is what? You say don't get stuck with the tab.
Yes, love them or leave them. Can you say that? Love them or leave them, but don't get stuck with the tab. You got to say that part, you know. G, can you say that?
Yes, love him or leave him, honey, but don't get stuck with the tab.
All right.
And what does that mean?
So how do you not get stuck with the tab? How do you not fall for the guy and then you're like, oh, I don't care, I'll just pay the tab?
Well, you know what? The tab is actually a metaphor for anything, like an unwanted relationship. You know, for me, it was phone bills. I was paying a lot of phone bills and friends and family plans that I shouldn't have been paying.
How many men were on your family plan?
See, this happened when I was in my 20s. You know, when you're in your 20s, you date totally different. So it really is to help young women, you know. Us older women, we know about stuff, you know. But it's comedy, it's advice, it's question and answers, and it's stories about my dating life. Like one time I went on a boat, and it was a romantic girl. I was getting it, right? And then that wind blew up, and that wind blew my wig right on off. And that's why I started wearing weaves ever since. Because
the wind went in the ocean.
The wind went all in the ocean and everything, and I had a little teeny weeny afro like Esther Roll on Good Times. Oh, it was a mess, girl. But luckily I had a scarf. I tied that scarf around, kept on eating my filet. I wasn't gonna.
Well, okay, we're gonna talk about some other stuff too. We're gonna come back to this, but this is usually when we ask G what's trending, and tell us what's trending now,
yes.
G.
You know what? The name Wentworth Miller is trending this morning. You might not know the name, but you'll know the face. So let's take a look at that face, ladies. And he is trending because he has come out of the closet. He's revealed that he's gay, and this all happened because he was invited to the St. I heard all the glows. I know all the good ones are either taken or gay.
No, and I love
how the women all moaned and groaned like they had his phone number and they're right about to go on a date and they're like, ah!
No, but it's true. All the amazing ones are either taken or they're gay. But anyway, he was invited to the St. Petersburg Film Festival in Russia, and he declined because, as we know, the president is right now signed several laws that are putting a crackdown on gays and transgender and lesbians, and foreign tourists might even be subject to arrest, which could be a big concern come the 2014 Winter Olympic Games. So a lot of people boycotting going to Russia right now.
Yeah, and that's good because, you know, like a lot of people are coming out, which is good. You know, they had the NBA player come out.
Yeah.
My thing is, okay, if you're going to come out as an NBA player, make some points. He only made average 1 point a game. You can go back in, sir, okay? Okay, too real.
He's gonna be a star player.
It's like, we need some star players.
Yeah.
Wait.
You got your 1 point.
Have you heard about this boyfriend tracker in Brazil?
Oh, yes.
The app that actually now Google Play has pulled because it was causing so much controversy and trouble in relationships in Brazil. And Brazilians are typically known for being very jealous people. That's what their, you know, MO is. And so this app, basically, you have to get your partner's phone and somehow secretly put this app on there, and it allows you to know what they are doing when they're not in your presence. They can the phone can even call you on silent, and you can listen in on the conversation.
Yeah, this is called the You're Crazy app. And if you get this, you are crazy.
Well, you can't get it anymore, but if you had it, you think really?
Yes, it's a Fatal Attraction app. It comes with a rabbit. Like, you get the app and a rabbit.
If you're not,
like, you can read people's text messages on this thing. This is crazy.
But if you're not doing anything wrong, what do you have to hide?
It's an invasion of privacy and trust, G. Come on. In every relationship,
but if you're in a monogamous relationship,
if you are crazy enough to check your partner's text messages and phone calls and listening in like you're wiretapping in the FBI, you should not be with them. No, I'm not. Yeah, you should not be with them. Yeah. Relationships are built on trust.
You know what? The truth is, the day that Ryan is checking a girl's phone is the day he's going to be hooked. Yeah. That's the girl that he is going to marry.
He ain't never been hooked yet.
Yes,
See,
he has
some
not
people
been
that get hooked. I want the boyfriend. I don't want that type of application. I want like the bill, you know, like the bank account application. That's what I want. I want to check his bank account. That's what I want.
Bank account app.
Yeah, that's what I want. Where I can take out the money and put it in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. But the application, no. You got Facebook, you got Twitter, you got all kind of ways to check it on your man. Because sometimes you do need to check men, okay? But that's a little too much. Seriously.
As soon as Lonnie gets the insufficient funds app, it's over. This relationship is over.
I'm done.
All right. All right. And you're going to be performing in Schaumburg.
Yes, the Chicago Improv. That's why I'm here all weekend, tonight to Saturday.
All right.
Well, speaking of this weekend, stick around, will you?
Okay.
Okay, cool, because Billy Deck is going to tell us what we can do this weekend.
You got it. And then later, a fall TV preview with Lori Rackle from the Chicago Sun-Times. We're going to be right back. Thanks for joining us live.